everybody! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve two fractions. One will be addition and one will be subtraction. To do this, I will be using fraction strips. So here we have 3 over 5 plus 1 over 2. I'm going to take my fraction bars that make 3/5 and my fraction bar for 1/2. We're going to place it right over here so you can see. All right. The first step is finding a common denominator. To do that, I'm going to use fraction strips again to find out what fits into these strips that also has a common denominator. We know that 2 does not go into 5. But if we double the 5 to make 10, then 2 does have a number to go into. So 10 is our common denominator. So that's where we're going to take our fraction strips to figure out how many 1 over 10s is equivalent to 3 over 5. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can see that 6/10 is equivalent to 3/5. For the 1/2, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can see that 5/10 is equivalent to 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and write that down. We see that 6/10 is equivalent to 3/5, and we can see that 5/10 is equivalent to 1/2. Okay, so now that we have our common denominator, all we have to do is figure out what the top number is, which is our numerator. So we're going to take our 6 and add our 5. So we're going to go 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. So if that's our top number, that must mean that 11 over 10 would be our answer. So 3 over 5 plus 1 over 2 equals 11/10. All right. Now we're going to try the subtraction. We have 6 over 5 plus 3 over 10. We're going to take our fraction bars again and place them down. This time we have 6 1/5, and then we have our 3/10. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. All right, then we are going to add, we added our 3/10, and we can see that 5 goes into 10. So we already have our common denominator this time. So we just need to see how many 1/10 goes into 6/5. So we're going to get our fraction bars again, and we're going to evenly place them as best as we can. And here we needed a lot more than we did last time. This time we needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we can see that 6/5 is equivalent to 12/10. Now since we already have this one figured out, all we have to do is subtract the top numbers. 12 minus 3, which equals 9. So if 9 is the top number and we have our denominator, that must mean that it's 9 over 10, which means that 6 over 5 minus 3 over 10 equals 9/10. Thank you for watching and learning how to use fraction strips to solve addition and subtraction equations.